Welcome back everyone to another video. Today we're playing some FIFA and we're going to change the teams around in the World Cup to how they are rated in real life. So like Group A you have Brazil, Belgium, Argentina, France. Obviously I don't know how Belgium is rated second even if they've been kicked out of the group stages against countries like Morocco, who is apparently all the way down here. So yeah, all these are in order obviously. Obviously, some of them I'm putting because after England, you have Italy and then Spain. Obviously, I'm not adding in countries or aren't in the World Cup. I'm just putting them in order of what the ones who are in the World Cup, where they currently, what rate do they have. So yeah, well, I think we'll get straight on in and we'll see who can break out of their stages. Because obviously, doing this, a lot of the groups are a lot more equal, so they'll be a lot more competitive. Okay, so I do need to pick a team or who I think who will win the cup. So I think I'll pick 4 teams so yeah. Okay, I've picked one team from every group, just the ones where I don't know if they're necessarily going to win the group. The teams where I sort of think are going to be good, and teams where I don't know why, just like a country, because obviously I've gone for the 2 British teams, Wales and England. I've gone from Brazil, I've gone for Croatia, and I've gone for obviously the USA, Japan, Australia, countries I like. So yeah, so right, the first matchup we have is Brazil versus Belgium. I'm going to change any other squads. I'm going to leave them all as they are. I think I'll do one of the first match of each of the teams, and then after that I'll go for the rest until we get into the knockout stages. The first match, Brazil does win 2-1. Obviously Belgium was in the lead for a long time until Brazil just had 2 goals very quickly after each other, within 10 minutes. Next up for us, England v Spain. Who's going to win this? Does end up in a draw after Spain equalizes only 5 minutes towards the end. So far a lot of the groups seem to be quite even, to be honest. Okay, Portugal's in the lead of our group currently. Some other matches go on. France bet Portugal, obviously when their matches around the time. Next up, Croatia v Mexico. That's actually, all these I feel like are interesting matches because they're all so even. Another draw. How many draws will we have? Next up, USA v Senegal. Yeah, every time I'm just like, oh, this is an interesting match because it's so equal. But that's obviously because I put them in rating order. Oh my god, this is our first big loss. America loses 3-1 to Senegal. But yeah, Senegal just starts off straight away. America gets a bit of a comeback, but then just can't do anything else, and Senegal just inches out a little bit more forward. Next up, Japan v Poland. Another draw. There's been, 4 draws we've done so far? I guess if it's a tight group, it's just draws. Yeah, I think this is what's going to happen when you put teams that are so equal together. You're obviously going to get a lot of draws. Next up is Wales v Iran. Hopefully they don't do what they did in real life, and the goalkeeper doesn't try and look like he's going to try and kick the other opponent. That ends up in a 0-1. Iran wins 1-0. Next up is Costa Rica v Australia. I think this might be the last group. No, I think it is one more after this. Okay, Australia loses by 1 point, and towards the end, I think actually it's 2 more groups after this, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we got Saudi Arabia v Ghana. What ends up in a draw. Okay, yeah, it's going back around now. So what I'll do, I will quickly go and I'll quickly go and do the next 2 matches for all our teams to see who will go up, who will qualify for the knockout stages. Right, so we have just finished the group stages, and England, the United States, and Wales have all been knocked out of all the teams we have picked. It's quite interesting to think how all of them teams in the same group in real life. Obviously, the group stages has ended now. Actually, no, there is, I think, 1 or 2 groups left to be done in real life. But yeah, England, the United States, and Wales all get knocked out. There was 2 or 3 teams who were almost knocked out, but managed to win their last game and just push in. So I just want to show you quickly, Brazil did lose the last match, but obviously Belgium and Argentina drawed, what allowed them to stay in. England did win their final match, but they just didn't have a goal difference against Portugal, who were actually beaten the last match. Croatia did really good. The United States lost everything. Wales lost everything. Japan won their last match to just push herself in. against Korea, who lost. If Korea if Korea didn't lose by as big of a margin, they would have been probably in. Next up, Australia managed to win their last match by 1 point. They pushed themselves in, or otherwise they would have been out because the camera would have gone up. And then obviously Ghana, they did lose their last match, but they still got in. Actually, this group is interesting because every team has 4 points, every single team. So I think, how did it go by? They won by goals afflicted, is it? No, goals against? I don't know. Oh wait, oh no, there is a goal difference. Qatar, how did the Qatar in that group? Qatar seems to have an okay team, probably because they bought their players. So we're going to do a quick rundown of all the teams, or our team. Well, you got France v Portugal, and then you got Croatia v Switzerland, Uruguay versus Germany, Netherlands versus Brazil. You got Serbia versus Japan, and you got Australia v Ghana, what means 2 of our teams are going up against each other. And you got Poland versus Morocco and Qatar versus Qatar. Alright, first match, Croatia v Switzerland. Croatia does lose. Not a good sign of things to come. Next up we got Brazil v Netherlands, who managed to win by 1 point in overtime. Next up we got Serbia v Japan. Japan does push through by 1. I thought we might be knocked out there. Australia v Ghana, what? These are both my teams, so obviously... Oh, it sounds like I can play by either controller or mouse. I can play on both teams, nice. Ends up with Ghana winning 3-1 to Australia. So after the knockout stages, Croatia and Australia both out. Croatia I didn't expect fully to be knocked out, but yeah, Australia I thought definitely a chance. So looking at the quarterfinals, we got Japan v Ghana. So we both have them, so that means at least one of our teams will be going to the semi-finals. Then you got France v Switzerland, Morocco versus Canada, and Brazil versus Germany. And it ends in a penalty, and Japan does go through. And Brazil ends up losing 2-0 to Germany. What? I thought Brazil could do it. Obviously, if it was in real life, Brazil probably would do it because Germany hasn't done the best. But yeah. So this is how it goes into the semi-finals. So yeah, I don't think we probably will get to the finals because of obviously Japan v France. I think France probably will win that. You got Germany versus Canada. So this could be an old French, German rivalry going up against each other right here for the final. This is who lifts the final crown. And for the 3rd place, it could be Japan v Canada. Obviously, I hope one of them does somehow squeeze them, but I really doubt it. Obviously, Brazil vs Ghana, they both got knocked out. So now we're going to play the French match. Let's see how this goes. And yeah, like I guessed, France did lose 2-0 to France. Japan did. So yeah, kind of like I expected. Yeah, and like I expected, obviously, the 3rd place is Japan v Canada. So let me just quickly check. Ooh, Canada did actually score though. It was a 2-1. Obviously, that makes it look like France could be the winner here. Obviously, this is going to be our final match. I'm hoping we'll say who the final World Cup winner is. So, 3rd place. 3rd place does go to Japan, which means at least one of our team got in the top 3. We came 3rd place. That would be a good match at 4-3. Obviously, for the final is France v Germany. It does say end tournament though. I'm not sure if I can actually simulate who will win the very end. It'd be very disappointing. Yeah, it just ended the whole tournament, sadly. So yeah, it did quite good that we did. One of our teams managed to come 3rd place, and surprisingly was Japan. I thought it would be like maybe like Brazil, England, some of that, but it wasn't, surprisingly. Obviously, we don't know who won, France v Germany. I'm pretty sure it is a way you can do it, but I'm not really sure. Probably in the setting somewhere where I can see the finale pretty much. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the day. If you guys do want to see a video in the future, while I do more FIFA, please put in a subscription of this video. What do you mean? What the fuck am I talking about? Please comment down below and with the like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. So cheerios.